I looked on Google Earth. There's an old road that comes back here. And I wanted to get out to explore. Maybe there's an old bottle dumper. So there's an old road up here. Probably old dumping grounds and all. You know, these old country roads, these old back country roads, people come out here and dump their crap all the time. Here's an old ditch. Oh, are you kidding? Oh, of course. It's the potted plants. The old plastic potting soil containers. Yeah, people got a motorcycle helmet with some plants growing on the inside. This looks like a bunch of modern crap right up in here. I don't see anything worth. Hey, there's a styrofoam brick. Never seen one of those before. Of course I have. I gotta be careful. There could be, yellow jacket's nest up here. All right. Well, I saw some cement, some concrete on Google Earth. Yeah, I'll be careful not to crap my pants if something comes out after me. Let me do my thing. I don't see anything. I haven't gone anywhere either. Oh, good. We're on the pine straw. They can't hear me. I'm praying that my shoes can dry out and not squeak the way they are. Oops. Oops. Every time I make a noise, oops. Dang it, that was further. I need to make it back to my stash. Well, crap, guys. I mean, I don't want to keep going for nothing. Alright, we're on this old road right here. I'm whispering for no reason. Yeah, I'm looking around. There could be pottery up here. You know, it takes a few hundred years to get down. Hey, we got some mica. Where's the white quartz and the gold? We got some iron pieces. Maybe it's not concrete. Maybe it's just this I was looking at. Hey, they got it pretty clean out here though. Piece of plastic. Looks like pottery. Another piece of stupid plastic. Yeah, I think what I was looking at was this. It wasn't concrete. But you know the good old door. Here goes the quartz vein right here. You know the good old boys came out here and dumped garbage many years ago. You know they did. This kind of reminds me of the dirty South down there, deep South. You come across just old roads like this. Tree farming land, where it's just like this all the time. How far should I go? I see something big up there. I bet it's just a boulder. No, it's a down tree. Man. Sometimes you come into places like this and you just hope you're going to find something really neat. Another memento of the day. Look at that. Hot Wheels. What's this? 1986. All right. It's a Hornet. He's saying hi. Check it out. I found a 1986 Hot Wheels. I can't see. I think that's a Ferrari. Hey, we struck the gold today, guys. How many guys have those memories from 1986? Oh, you know, Leonardo looks at everything. It's almost clear. That's a nice looking piece. I can't take it though. My pockets are getting so weighed down that my swimsuit's falling down. I keep having to pull it up. I'm sagging today. What do we have up here? A hot tub. Why do these jokers have to plant that kind of grass up in here? Those weeds. They probably didn't plant it, my bad. It's just natural. It's in the country. Here's an old foundation. Probably 1990s. Look at that scene. That looks cool with the green. What is this? An old parking lot? There's the old road right here. Where's my lawn chair? My rocking chair? So I can come out here and chill. And get some sun. You know, improve this tan of mine. They keep this place clean. Look. You know what that means. Today's Sunday. Should I keep it? It doesn't matter if I don't have any space for it. You already know what it means. All we're missing now is the Jesus fish. That's all we're missing now. Hey, there's a hinge if you want it. People come out here all the time. I know they do. Because I've already seen a spot where people come out here and camp. There's just like loads of burned wood where people had a campfire. What do we have here in this garbage pile here? Clay Walker CD. Is it scratched up? Yeah. Got a little drug box maybe. I already know what that is. That's a golf ball. Should I take it for another memento? Want something to climb out of this thing. No, I'm not taking that. That's a piece of garbage. It's all garbage. Yeah, I already know what that is. Something for blinds. So where are the blinds at? Piles of wood. Where's the discarded penny? Oh yeah, aluminum. Some bracket. Yeah, you better believe I'm keeping this to add to my triangle collection. The triangle stands for many things, people. It does. It's religious and it's also spiritual. Just like this beautiful maple tree. I think that's maple. Humongous. This is an old area, but this is not. Are they coming for me? No. Scares me. You know I'm paranoid. But this is not an old spot, an old lot. You know, you're not going to find some 300-year-old oak tree in a barn out here. We're going to go to a couple places like that later. We are. What kind of mark does that have on it? Is that Wedgwood? No, it's not. That's not Wedgwood at all. I was hoping that was pictures or something. But all this is modern. Modern fake stuff is what it is. This explains like the china that comes out. Is that mother of pearl? It's got some weight to it. Why is that so heavy? Oh, because it's metal. Here's a piece of glass. Yeah, one of those Walmart, Goodwill glass things you find. No, I'm not keeping that. If I found it in the creek, I might. There's something about the waters of eternity, though. If I find it up here, I'm not going to keep it unless it's a Coke bottle. I guess this is where some of the golf balls come from. There's got to be a better dump site. But I already know. I already know that there's a gate at the front up there. I know there is. It's on Google Earth. You get on Street View. All right, we're not finding anything pretty good out here. We're not finding anything that good out here, guys. We got a fork, probably 1960s, stainless steel. It's got some rust. You'll never be able to get off of it. It's got a ding on the right side. It looks like someone hit it with a lawnmower. Can't keep it. Salt and pepper shaker. All right, let's go down there and see if there's anything, but let's check this bottle dump here. People, man, I hate seeing garbage. I do. I do hate seeing garbage. We've got the kitchen stuff here, got some spices. The typical baby food baby food jars and stuff. When I slip up talking like that means I'm thinking at the same time. Well, I'm not just thinking. I'm inventing, thinking, wondering. My curiosity is running non-stop. You want to know what I mean by inventing? Well, I look around, just like when I go to Home Depot, and I look at stuff. I mean, inventing artwork, inventing whatever you want. Everything is art and invention. Everything is art and architecture. Yeah, there go the standard kitchen sinks and the toilets over there. Yeah. It's disappointing when you don't see the older stuff, you know. You don't see the old trees and all. And this is an old road. Even it says old. I'm not going to tell you the name of the road. It's one of those typical dirt roads. Where it just ends. Yeah, we're not going to go in there. You got to be crazy. Look at that grass. Or those weeds. Those field weeds. I'll call them hot weeds. The weeds that grow in dry, arid locations, like concrete. Yeah, you know, I'm still carrying around this Trinity piece. Yeah, like I said, it's religious and it's spiritual at the same time. What else does it stand for? It stands for your soul. That's why I collect these. I collect these for many reasons. Not just to create the piece of art I'm going to, but I collect it for many other reasons. Because it signifies the soul. The soul that you don't even know about. What do I mean by the soul that you don't know about? The bottom two represent what? The knowledge of good and the knowledge of evil. This is like a maze because I have to go to the areas where there's no grass or no weeds. It's like a obstacle course in middle school or something. Yeah. So you got the bottom part that represents what? The knowledge of good, the knowledge of evil on the other side. Makes up part of your soul. The two that are always with you. But who are you? Who are you? You're the top. You're the top point. What does that mean? What is the top point? What is your soul? I know your soul is made up of those two and another component. What is that final component that makes you up, makes your soul up as a human being? What is that? Here goes a UFO. It's a deer vertebrae. You haven't thought about it, have you? It's called free will, people. They are your ultimate manipulators. You are them. They are you. You're the knowledge of good and the knowledge of evil. But why is that so significant? You got free will. You are free will. But we're not free as human race. Until you understand that concept. Until you know the two who are always with you. The knowledge of good and knowledge of evil. They're spirits, but they are you. They are you. You are them. Me talking, the ideas come from them. Knowledge of good, knowledge of evil. I am the free will behind it all. I'm not seeing loads of Coke bottles from the 1930s. It's all modern garbage. But I hope you understand what I'm talking about. You know, your free will. Knowledge of good, knowledge of evil. But it's not necessarily evil. Let's just call it knowledge of bad. Okay? Knowledge of good, knowledge of bad. Is knowledge of bad or knowledge of evil, is that necessarily bad? No, it's not. How can I say that? Why is it not necessarily bad? Because the knowledge of evil is the knowledge of things that are bad. So you can make the choices of what you want to do, what route you want to take. It's also the knowledge of things that are bad as a defense mechanism. Like snakes. The knowledge of bad. Are they necessarily evil? No. It's a defense mechanism. Knowledge of evil. Knowledge of bad. What else? Knowledge of bad people. Knowledge of criminal activity. Knowledge in a way to help you understand what is bad as for a defense mechanism, and also to help you make the right choices. Maybe to make the wrong choices. But like I said, they're the ones who try to manipulate your free will. I told you he couldn't wait. Yeah, I got them on audio. I did. I do all the time. Part of my soul. I told you he couldn't wait. That time I was riding down Peachtree Industrial and I popped the Bud Light. When I was driving. I told you he couldn't wait. That was knowledge of evil speaking to knowledge of good. Hope I don't scare you when I talk about this. But also the knowledge of good. The knowledge of good. Don't worry, I didn't forget about knowledge of good. We're going to have a big movie about this. Based on what I'm talking about right now. So I can explain it in detail. And illustrate everything to you on how it's supposed to work. But knowledge of good. Is it always necessarily good? No, it's not. Go ahead, start scratching your head. Go ahead, start scratching your head with that puzzled look. Knowledge of good is not necessarily good all the time. Why is that? Why? Why is knowledge of good not necessarily good all the time? Well, knowledge of good things is great to understand and know what good things are. Knowledge of good people. Knowledge of good things in life. Knowledge of, honest things in your life. To do the right thing in life, right? Exactly, knowledge of good. But why is knowledge of good not such a great thing sometimes? Even though the knowledge of good side of you is only focused on knowledge of good things. What do you have knowledge that's good that is also bad for you? Do you like smoking? Is that good? Is that good to you? Is that good to your soul? Is sugar good? Or sweets good? Yes, they are. Is cheesecake good? Dang skimpy. Is pizza good? Dang skimpy. What else is good? Are drugs good? Is Oxycontin good? Dang skimpy. Is weed good? Dang skimpy. Ever heard the phrase, too much of a good thing is not good? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. So the knowledge of good is not necessarily good at times, because it also can take you down the wrong road, if you know what I mean. So in other words, the knowledge of evil and the knowledge of good are both not necessarily what they mean or what they are at one thing for what you think they represent. The knowledge of evil, the knowledge of bad, is not necessarily bad in a sense. Oops. Gotta go under the spider webs. A German Shepherd, of course. There he is. That's me, man. He's going to think I'm a deer. He's going to come after me too. Dang it.